So I want to ask you a question. How are you using the two most important hours of the day? So, research into the brain actually tells us something really fascinating. In the first hour after waking, your brain is in a highly suggestible state. It's primed, it's open, it's ready to be shaped. So, whatever you feed it sets the tone for everything that follows that day. Now, if we flip to the end of the day, just before you go to sleep, your brain's working differently. It's consolidating. It's taking everything from the day and it's deciding what to file, what to process, and what actually matters. So you've actually got two windows, one at each end of the day. They're the bookends of our day. And what most of us are doing is handing that valuable time over straight to something or someone else without even realizing it. So let's start with the morning. Think about how your day actually starts. You might have kids getting ready for school, or you might have dogs that need to be walked. You've got life that's going on, right? So I take it, I get it, it's busy. But at some point in that first hour, even if it's for a few minutes, we've got a choice. So instead of picking up our phone and walking straight into something or somebody else's problem, I want you to think, could you instead have a moment, even if it's a small moment, that just belongs to you first? So you're setting the tone for the entire day. Because for a lot of leaders, what happens is the alarm clock is the phone, right? So the alarm might go off, you might grab the alarm, you turn it off, and then all of a sudden you start scrolling or you're checking your emails, and immediately you're getting sucked into the day, and you're already in reactive mode without even having your first cup of tea. Right? So, and I totally get it, because not checking it whilst it's there in your hand can feel really counterintuitive. And you might even feel like you're getting ahead, of the day, or you might think, oh, I'm going to miss something that's really urgent, or I might fall behind. And so that pull is real. But what's actually happening is that you're actually letting something else set the tone for the entire day, especially when your brain is at its most impressionable. So let's now flip to the evening. Now, I'm not saying you can't live your life and watch that last episode of Netflix, because you're not a machine, right? You're allowed to do that. But I want you to think about what happens just before you go to sleep. So in the last few moments. So that's a really good time to just do a bit of reflection. And you might want to have a notebook just close to hand that you can jot some ideas, some thoughts down. So you might want to think about what went well that day. What are you choosing to put down that you need to just, let go of? Or what do you need to remember for the next day, so that you're not thinking about it throughout the day, or your brain's not just whirring? So instead, give your brain something really worthwhile to consolidate before it goes into work overnight. So you've got 2 hours that almost always go unnoticed, right? And when you start to really be intentional about those 2 hours of the day and really think about the bookends of your day, you'll actually realize that they're great for setting the tone for the entire day. And have a go and see what happens for you.